Sally Thomas, and I hope you had a wonderful day and that everything went well and you found money on the side of the street and you tried to identify who the owner of it was and they just told you to keep it and then there was absolutely no traffic and you got paid today. Because I'm a nice person. Was that too kiss-ass? Was that too kiss-ass? I think that was a little bit kiss-ass.
All right, what do you like about doing panels and what do you wish that would happen with panels that would make them better?
I like giving panels to try to encourage people to find their artistic outlet. And what I would like to get out of panels is for people to laugh at my jokes, but they don't laugh and it makes me sad, but that's okay. And I would like to see more panelists giving more informative panels rather than just fan-driven where they do like Homestuck trivia and like I'd like to see more informative panels from cosplayers rather than Q&As and just fan-driven stuff.
What other kind of topics besides how to get frickin' started and other stupid stuff?
There's the one that I give, which is cosplay for the camera. There's convention safety, which I think is a very important panel to be given at cons because it's such a new and popular type of event that's going on now, or conventions, and I think that people should really try to know the safety of going to a con. There should be armor panels of how to work armor, sewing, how to do latex prosthetics, just in general informative panels. There are not enough of those. Most cosplayers do Q&A panels, and I'd like to see more hands-on stuff.
If you were going to do your own Heroes of Cosplay, what format would it be, and would it be, I mean, they do a lot of stuff where they're bouncing around from city to city doing contests and stuff. What would your version be? What do you think would show the real life of a cosplayer kind of thing?
Well, for Heroes of Cosplay, the whole pull of that show was the fact that they were competing against each other. So in terms of audience viewable access, they all want to see competition. They want to see who's going to be better than the other. That's just a given. That's just human nature. I think I would have showed more of the technique of how people made what they made. Heroes of Cosplay didn't really touch down on that. You would look at Yaya Han using a soldering iron to cut silk flowers, and then you were like, cool, how is she doing that? And then it would skip to Monica Lee having drama with somebody and Jessica Negri's boobs and stuff like that. But that's not what cosplay is about. I would show mainly building, material acquiring, and just all around like where people get their ideas from of how they built things. But also show how they travel in a plane with all that crap. And that, because I don't compete, so that's not really going to be something people are going to want to watch. That's why I think it would have been cool to focus on how they built, but competing is kind of the solid catching of that show. Some photo shoots will be bad when you're just starting out. They will be bad and you will learn from them. Also ask your friends if they've worked with this photographer before, if they do cosplay, if they do modeling, if they're in that type of community, and ask for recommendations or their reputation, ask around, try to make sure that they are not some guy with a knife in their car waiting for you in that parking garage you're gonna go shoot in. The biggest problem in cosplay that I found is that people don't know when the hell to keep their blinders on and focus on what they're doing and not what somebody else is doing. Everyone else seems to address that cosplay is this big, awesome community where we all have sleepovers and hug. It's not that way at all. It's very cliquish. A lot of people feel comfortable staying in their groups for safety reasons and also staying in their groups for the fact that they can trust who they're with. Because there's been a lot of backstabbing, a lot of trashing, a lot of posting on 4chan, precious information like people's address, people's phone numbers, just other stuff. Just it's a lot of jealousy and hateful bitterness. A lot of cosplayers come from a background of being nerds in high school that were picked on and were made to feel inadequate, and now it's their chance to feel adequate, feel like they're doing something that is considered popular and have their time to shine. When you kind of step on that, that brings out a whole nother animal in people. People get really ugly. And it kind of turns back around because usually if you've been picked on in high school, you would want to feel a sense of community and love, but the people who do this don't realize that they're actually turning into the bullies now. And so it rotates. So that's what I've noticed in the cosplay community, is people are becoming the monsters that they hated.
It seems
and
like
they don't realize it.
Seems like a king of the hill kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, like, if, like, I don't know. A lot of people hate on Jessica Negri. If she stopped cosplaying, would that really change your life? Like, what would happen if Jessica Negri stopped doing cosplay while I was making breakfast? Would my breakfast taste different? Would something happen? Would my car have different gas mileage? Yeah, that bitch will make me breakfast. She's so depressed because she's stopping cosplay. She would make me breakfast. Like, no, she wouldn't do that. If she was making me breakfast, it'd probably taste like tears. And I don't like tears in my breakfast, Jessica Negri.
Yeah, because what I'll do is I can cut up your words and then just make you say what I want you to say.
The whale had a wiener. Like, seriously, dedicate hours into your wiener. You're just wasting your time if not. Just be careful. Sometimes you gotta fall on your wiener. And I did that plenty of times. And I like Peter. Peter, you're awesome. I only go by myself if there's a solid duty. I have a lot of wiener to uphold. A lot of people think that I'm gonna go rub that duty in my face or something. Think about it. Just think about it.